Yo, 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 yo. What the dealio is in this stream? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, me singing over here. I mean, no camera at the moment. Kind of have a not so good background right now. So, but what's up? This is SH2 Story Gamers. I'm just gonna wait it out a little bit. I just had to deal with a very, very seriously important phone call, which now has confirmed or at least settled down some of my concerns, some of my little worries here and there. And then it's like, okay, now I just gotta play a little bit of the waiting game. I might make another little call later on. It's something that I was very serious phone call that I needed to take. But nothing health-wise, nothing to do with health problem. Like, health is all good and everything. So it's not like anyone is sick or anything. It's just something else. But I'm glad I finally, finally got tackled, and so now it's just gotta wait to hear from another figure at some point. It's one of those waiting game type scenarios where it's like you make an important phone call and then you realize you got another phone call that you gotta wait now, or you gotta wait to hear from a certain individual or somebody. Yeah. So it's the best I can do. But it's one of those scenarios. Now, I want to take out this opportunity because, I do run these streams, but I don't mind sharing some little wisdom from time to time. I mean, that's the thing about me is that, the way I'm going to be doing my streams, sometimes I don't mind sharing a bit of life wisdom in bits, sometimes, especially when you got people that go through familiar scenarios, different things. Like, you might be, like, I know it's blank right now. I mean, it's no cam, but you can hear my voice. So it's okay. But I'll probably have some, like, replacement image or something on the blank screen from now on. I used to have one. I think I might have removed it, but I'll try to design something and put it up here so that way people know that that there's something there. I mean, because right now it's blank, but I will have something there in place of cam. Maybe something animated. I'll see about designing something like that. But I wanted to share something. Like, it's okay where you might feel like, when you have some emergency or you have some situation that goes on in your day-to-day life, where you start feeling more anxiety induced. It might feel anxiety inducing. But I think the big thing is like, it's okay to step away, take a deep breath, and remember to breathe. You got to remember to breathe. And then remind yourself, okay, what is this thing that I'm waiting for? What is the steps? What am I dealing with? What am I tackling? If you've been dealt a hand, I've been dealt a hand. So what are the steps I need to do to manage this thing? And, other people's actions or so may not be in like 100% your control, but it's like, okay, anxiety inducing. What can I do to reduce this anxiety? What can I do to calm down? Cause sometimes you feel like your chest tightens up. You start, you start breathing out, or you start feeling energy rise and you feel a little anxious a lot. You might even raise up. Some people end up with panic attacks. But I say, okay, take a deep breath. Okay. What's going on? What am I tackling? What am I managing here? And what do I need to do to help me manage this along the way so I can help keep myself calm in this process and reduce the anxiety? And then you define the steps. That's it. Like, people will say all kinds of, oh, you meditate on, they tell you, oh, think of the beach, dream the beach. Or some people say, like, oh, take slow breaths. Some people might say, well, you need to make sure you make sure you are calm in what you make sure. Like, I think the practical steps in all this is just really looking at things and just look and find out, okay, what's actually happening? What happened? How did I get to this point? And then what can I do now to manage the rest of the steps? Now that I'm here, you know, I kind of think it's like the moment when I was preparing to go travel to Hawaii, because I traveled to Hawaii like back in um, like early January. But to prepare, what I needed to do was first look at, okay, how much does the plane ticket cost? How much do I have? How can I accumulate the funds to pay for that ticket? If I'm going with people, like who do I need to talk to and help in this process? Um, Coordination, what time and what date and what week I'm going to do this step by step, have small goals, and then voila, I'm already in Hawaii, which would happen. So, you might get in a panic situation, so you might have to think fast, but like this one was not necessarily a think fast moment, but it was more of like, this needed to be taken care of, but I'm in this situation, so let me see what I need to do to make sure this process works out smoothly. And I was prepared. I made sure I set things to make sure, okay, the call happened now. So I already did certain steps, definable steps beforehand. Now I just got to wait to get a call back or a message from the person. And that's the best I can do. Because when you did your part, you're good. You don't need to worry about somebody else's doing part. And it's always good to have a backup too. Like, oh, okay, I contacted this person. Now I'll wait for this message. If I don't hear from this person, here's who else I could contact, so to speak, depending on what info you know or anything. And it doesn't hurt to have someone to talk to if you're dealing with a very ultra serious situation. You want somebody to give you another perspective or have someone to communicate with, So it's one of those little life situations and nuggets you deal with, you learn, It's always funny, you feel like, I've been streaming where I felt like, oh yeah, I'm talking to myself. But, I mean, hey, if people are watching, welcome, Haseo's back. What's up? How's it going? Yeah, I was talking to myself. No, just kidding. Well, I was saying, like, I just came back from a very important phone call. That's why I had the BRB screen up when you jumped on. I had a phone call. I'm relieved. I finally took care of it. Now the next step is just, now I gotta wait for someone else to contact me who I've already previously contacted and left messages for. So they got my message, they got my number, so I gotta wait for them to contact me now. I gotta wait for them to do that. If I need to contact them again later in the week, I can do that too. And say, hey, and if I gotta leave them a message, that's it. But that's all I can do. I'm not in control of their time and everything. But I was saying, one of the life nuggets or life bits is just, you order the steps of what you can do and not worry about what other people are gonna do. Because it's not in your hands what other people are going to do at the end of the day. So you are the one to order your steps. You're the one to figure out what's the next step of the plan so I can manage the situation that I'm in. Because a lot of people can be dealt a hand. I remember I had a cousin, so I'm just chatting right now. I remember I had a cousin they've been dealt a hand because of something that happened with family. At the time, I didn't really communicate to them well. There's like with what they were dealing with. But I did talk to someone later who helped give me that perspective and say, like, hey, if someone's been dealt a hand, the best thing to do is, you can help them with that process by recognizing, okay, they've been dealt this, that they're in this situation now. So what are the next steps? In other words, if someone were to tell me they've been dealt a hand with something, I'd be like, okay, so what do you want to do now? That's my response. What do you want to do now that this has happened? What are you going to do now? What do you want to, how are you going to proceed now that this has happened? What will you do now? I mean, we can reflect on how did we get here a lot. that might give us an idea so we can observe patterns of behavior on our part where there might need improvement. But at the end of the day, even if you do define that, you still got to think about, okay, well, what are you going to do now that you're in this situation? You know, and those are the fundamental questions. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at right now. I'm also keeping myself calm, you know, because sometimes you could be in a situation where it could be anxiety inducing. You worry a lot and it can get to you. And it's like, let me take a deep breath and look at, okay, well, what will I do now? What do I want to do now to make sure I manage this as best as possible? And then break it down. And then I say, okay, here's the step. Here's the next step. Here's the next step of action. And it doesn't hurt to share your plans with somebody you could trust close to you that could possibly help you, but it depends on who you want to share it with. I mean, you don't want to share with everybody what you're going through, but like there might be those more close that might have a way to help, might be able to help you in some way, depending on what it is. Yeah. Or even someone for comfort, for communication, maybe to help support you. Be like, I'm here for you, bro. You know, it's good to have that. There's a lot of emotional needs that people want fulfilled when they're going through stuff like that. Okay, nice little rant. What's up, Haseo? So yeah, I was in playing Genshin earlier, and I was just trying to complete some quests that I still got to work on after completing the main Archon quest in Natlan. Yeah, that video's with that one lady reviewing like the whole story of Natlan, and then of course Mavwika. Yeah, it appeared to me like, yeah, they tried to make, it's like they made her like barely any flaws you could notice. I mean, she had her resolve thing that she was kind of dealing with, but it didn't come off like a major thing with her, to be honest. I mean, it was there, and then her seeking to fulfill that obligation of death to Renova, the ruler of death. But that was it. Nothing that kind of pointed to like, yeah, they're like some kind of error or flaw with them like the other Archons. Which I think to me was like a very interesting, unique route they went with her compared to the others. It kind of gets me wondering, okay, so why did you design her in the way like that though? And she's mostly like a human turned Archon figure. So like, were they trying to make it seem like, oh, a human turned Archon is much better? Like yeah, it's like, what was the purpose for why they made her the way they did in terms of the story and lore and that? Like, what was the purpose? You know? Because I'm not surprised if that gets lost to a lot of people who played it. Woo! I'm kind of giving myself a little moment of breathing for a moment. Just kind of relaxing a bit now that I've gotten that phone call taken care of. So I guess the only thing I can do now is just wait. I already messaged the person I needed to much earlier, because that's what I was told. It's like, yeah, the person you've already called is like, I guess you just gotta wait for them to contact you, because that's the person to help you with what you're looking to get help on. So it's like, okay, all right. So I did my part. Now I just gotta wait. Ain't not much I could do, except try to call them again if I need to later, or what. You know, it's one of those situations. Before I get started, I'm going to want to share some already thoughts I have about Silent Hills 2's lore with James, and I kind of shared similar points already, but if I were to share something, because I like to share, I want to do more a little bit of a wisdom bit or sharing here. But like, this is a prime example of what happens when someone's both. I mean, you could talk about physical health, but when someone's mental health is not well, like something's wrong. But also, it's not just it's not you could talk about like you could be mental health, but it's also like the moment when someone breaks or snaps. It's like you got somebody that they probably were hoping and were like, this is my wife, we're going to be together, and probably in the back of his mind, probably even want to have a child. And one of the endings kind of also gives that implication. Because I gotten it before in the original. It's one of the endings that gives that implication of the idea of having a child. Not to say for certain if he wanted to have a child, but you could say like because of the way I see Silent Hill is being portrayed with him and his state of mind, he would have wanted to finally get with her to then have a family, start a family. But that was ended because of, well, her condition. And, I play the original, so, I mean, and people, you already know, like, what he did to her. Because he just couldn't take it. It's like he broke. So we're seeing a very shattered man wandering a very foggy town, blindly just searching for his supposedly dead wife. When you already know what he did. So you could say like he's just mental. It's like he's just seeing blind. He's literally seeing a fog right now. That's literally what the idea is. He's walking in a fog, his mind fog. He only knows where he can go based on what from that letter and where they once were in Silent Hill before. So he's just walking in a blind fog of his mind, searching for her, even though we know where she actually is right now. So it's kind of sad, really. It's a sorrowful scenario of a man who's broken and just is not able to have and not have the experience and not be able to be with the one love of his life and how he would have wanted it, I think Silent Hill is messing with him because it's like it's putting that to his face with all the type of creatures that I've been fighting, It's literally messing with him. When the creatures are like giggling, the females giggling and stuff, or jumping at him, attacking him, and everything. It's like, yeah, they're messing with him. They're getting at to his mind. And then the final judgment, or the judgment being the pyramid head, in a way. Like his judgment for what he did and guilt and like just all the representation. It's that deep. Hey, I'm not against psychological horror. Hey, I enjoy. I mean, not everybody can stand psychological horror. Because it could be like fiddling in your mind, and it's like you could get confused, or it's not that easy to deal with. Looking and peering through the mind of somebody, or like the messing around of mind, or like playing mind games kind of thing. Some people could be turned off by that, but one thing I do find fascinating about psychological horror, I mean, I don't watch psychological horror all the time, but if I ever do stumble by one in one instance, and let's say I decided to watch it and I discover it is psychological. I think it just comes down to like why it is and what's going on and what's the recurring theme in that film or whatnot regarding that. I remember there was one that. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it was psychological. I think somewhat, but there was one where there was a guy who he was a farmer. He didn't want to sell his farm, and let's say he would do anything to keep his farm, but as a result of him wanting to do anything to keep his farm, even if it meant taking someone's life, like everything fell apart. That one I wouldn't say. I mean, I don't know how I would say psychological. It is almost psychological in a way because of. Okay, no problem. I think it's just the psychological part was more of the guilt side of his scenarios where he would see the supposed ghosted spirits of those he had wronged, and those who unfortunately lost their lives as a result of his mistakes. Something like that, I think, to me was like a way of just hammering down the whole guilt trip side of someone who just was fighting for what they wanted, what they held dear to them, but they took the wrong route, and now they're facing oh boy, yeah, they're facing their consequences in very twisted, scary ways, man. Yeah, that one was really deep when I saw that one, but I could see why things were falling apart because of he just unfortunately he put those things before his decisions, and then and you see the cost of it before his eyes. Okay. I'm trying to remember the film. I think the film was called. What's it called? 1980 or 1990. It was like it was the name of a year. I don't think it was 1984. No. That's that other film about tyranny, authoritarianism. No, I think it was it. No, it was something else. It had a year in it or something. I have to look it up. Anyway, time to switch screens. Okay, so now I admit it was really funny the last time I played it because of the darn screaming mannequin-like things that were crawling around in the prison. Oh my gosh. I mean, it was one thing when they were, stand near a wall or something, right? But then crawling from the ceiling, crawling around to jump at you, crawling around, like, oh my! And then the sounds they made, I was like, please get me through this place. Oh man, that was crazy. Now I would hear their screaming, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go. You mean to tell me I gotta go back in here, please? Why? All right. Yeah. So what I remember from this hotspot here is that this will take me. I believe once this gets fully unlocked, it will take me uh, downward. I believe. Now let me check real quick. I believe it was the bullhorn door. I'm trying to see which door I unlocked. Yeah, it was the bullhorn door. And I need to check the map on that real quick. Let's see. See, so you have the eyeless boar, the wingless dove. There's a buffer. Hold on. Let me see. Looks like it's looking fine. I don't see a buffer. I don't see a drop in frames or anything, or a buff or anything. Is it clearing up right now, Haseo? Because I see it looks like it's fine right now. So I think it's the hornless ox. I did the headless serpent already. So that means I got to go to the hornless ox next. Now let me... yeah, so I already went through that place. So it's cleared up? Okay, good. It probably took time to clear up. Maybe there was some little slight thing. Yeah, this is the hornless ox. This is a place with the showers? Oh my god. The places you gotta travel to. So let me see. So I went through the serpent area. Now this is the ox area. And the last of the 4-star I didn't have. That's awesome, bro. Because you got a Chevrus. Because I remember I got her a while back too. That's good, bro. So this is the boar one with the warehouse and break room and visit. And only had an infirmary. There's probably a nurse in there. So that's the boar section. Continuing the boar section where the warden's office is. And this is the wing section right here. Okay. So here's what I can gather what I've completed. So I have done this main area. I know there's a door right there that's blocked. I think that probably is the ox area going back up, maybe. That's my guess. So the serpent section is done. So I'm probably going to go down there, and then I got to go to these cells, and then this guard room here, and then there's the toilet area, the changing room, there's the showers. There's a lot of those other doors there. And crawlers are going to be all over the place, I bet. Then here's the boar section that has 2 parts with the warden's office up here. And then we finally have the wingless one. Don't worry, I'm going to leave it on this screen right here. Actually, can I pause on this? Okay. I'm not going to pull a BRB. I'm just going to jump to the restroom real quick. Okay. Got to wrap up the Lantern Ride Festival? Yeah. Awesome. I'll catch up. Since it's already there and available, I can now go ahead and start playing through that and finish that as well. And then you just have this right here. And then, yep, we're back here. So going through all those sections will definitely complete this entire dark, shadowy prison of a section. Okay. How many bullets I got? So I got there. Oh yeah, they're waiting for me. I hear you. Yeah, go ahead and send. Yeah, go ahead. You can send yours to me. That's perfect. Thank you. There you are. I thought you were nearby somewhere. They crawled up now. How high are you? Yeah, they crawled up and disappeared. Yeah, they're way up there somewhere now. I got unlocked the feature? Okay, well, I'll make sure to go in and do that. Is that through the Lantern Rite Festival, or how do I unlock that feature? I gotta make progress in Lantern Rite Festival and unlock it or something, or what? I keep turning it on to see if they appear near me. That's why I'm playing. So I'm being on the safe side. Okay. I'll make progress and I'll unlock it, and then you'll be able to send it then. Okay. So it's either through there or through here. Hey, if I gotta run right past there to get past them, I will do it. Oh, I heard that sound. If they don't appear, I'm about to run. I'm about to run in this bitch. I'm about to run in here. We're about to run. We're about to run. Come on now. That was so awesome. All right. Yeah, they're nearby, all right. I'm right here. Oh my gosh. They could be on the right side of me right now. Or the left. This is crazy. I know you ladies are hiding. There you are. I ain't playing no more. Sheesh. It is bad to take when they own. They said they own. The other can't take. When one does own, but I cannot own. Should the warden take? No, he shouldn't own. I will own. Again, I will take. It is bad to take when they own. They said they own. Does own. The other can't take, but I cannot own. Wait. It is bad to take when they own. They said they own. When one does own, the other can't take, but I cannot own. Should the warden take? No, he shouldn't own again. I will take. I will own. Very odd and interesting, nearly confusing perspective there. It dropped frames for a little bit, so it should be working now. I saw it. It dropped frames. That's why I buffered a bit. All right, in that case. I'm gonna need this. Going around past lights out again. I don't do this. Never leave your pulled out clearance. Reporting you to the warden. Oh boy. Catch me if you can. we're up here. Oh. Hold up now. Shoot. I'm like, don't you dare run from me now. You get away from me, you bastard. So we're going this way then. So, alright, so that's blocked. Okay. Oh, no, you don't. Whoa. Jeez, that got me on. Sheesh. Why is my thing buffering so much? What's going on? Hold on. I almost forgot to use a certain cord. Let me see if this will fix it. Cord working? All right, there we go. I want to see if that fixes it, because I have a certain cord that extends to the main network, so I almost forgot to put it in. So I'm wondering if that fixes it. Let's see. All right. So far, so good now. When is the buffering gone on your end there? Should be. Everything's back in green and lit. I know you're nearby. Come on now. Just waiting for them to see if they can get closer. Otherwise, I'm going to have to run out and fight them. They're all squeaking and communicating out there. Get your butt up in here. So I can knock some daylights out of you. The crawlies are the ones that are like trying to get at me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know, they're very close. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Saying, gotcha, bro. Hey, so is the buffering cleared? Please communicate with me. Is the buffering cleared? Please. I want to make sure. Alright, this is the guard room. Oh, Aseo, you there? Is the buffering gone? It looks like it. Just want to make sure. Sunday, morning routine. Disruption reported. C-140 yelling about C-777. Haunting him. Claims bars can't hold him. Administrative to C-140. C-777 haunting him. Oh boy. Performed precautionary search of C-777 cell D6. Oh, you hear me? Okay, good. It's clear. Good. C-777 cell D5. No traces found of the prisoner leaving his cell unsupervised. Recommend further psychiatric evaluation of C-140. C-140 and C-777 missing from their cells. Alarm raised. Search in effect. Update. Bathroom door barred from inside. Efforts made to get them open. We don't hear anything from the other side. Evening lockup. Oh boy. C-140 and C-177. Cell D5. Looks like an important place to check. Yeah, but I have to have a key to get in there. Is there anything here? I see a save point. Ah, here we go. Why is it you find some important, valuable thing, and then it's like, hey, there's an enemy that's about to attack you nearby. Each time, I'm like, stop it. I just wanted a key. I hear that sound, all right. There you are. Oh, I thought I got you. Dang it. I'll wait till you come and get me again. Yeah, these guys are fast. Well, shoot. If you get it, great. Oh, you crawling over there fast? Oh, no, you don't. I saw that crawling. Yeah, what? You pull that on me again? Heck no, you ain't gonna do that crap. Yeah, get scared, get scared. And just let you mess with me on that. Oh, it's missing a knob. So I need to get more than just that. So I gotta go in there, I see. Before I go in there, I want to check out the rest of this place. There's a wall right there. Oh, that's the other door. Okay. So if I want to go back down easily, I can go right through there now. Okay. Ah, can't hit him from here. Yeah, they're all over the place, bro. Good. Yeah, I wish I could hit him from here, but I can't. Damn it. Gotta save my bullets now. Shame you didn't find it. Shouldn't you know this place better than I do? Now it's too late. I'm going for a walk. Clever boy, here's your reward. I'm gonna pay a visit to my friend. We could both use a bath. So I'm guessing someone in prison was out to go for a target in prison for some reason. With that shift there. I wonder what it had to do with that C-140 paranoid about C-777 attacking them, going after them, so yeah. That's probably what that's about, I wonder. Gotcha. Oh, no, you don't. I ain't gonna let you get away with that. He's coming. I know he is. The bars, the walls, they can't hold him. He'll get in, he'll get in. I still have time. I can make it almost through. But he's close. I can feel it. He's coming to finish it. Let him come. It's like whoever paranoids the other guy was out to get him. We're now here. Gotcha. Now, startle me a bit. Well, all right, you got it. I know there was a place with a wall I need to break in, but don't worry, I'll come back out and deal with that. But right now, I'm just gonna go just doing this stuff. Yeah, puzzle I can crawl back out. I mean, do I want to go back out there and take care of that wall thing? Here, let me do that. I'll come back. I just want to get that breaking wall thing over with. There we go. Save real quick. That message startled me a bit. They won't save you. I just heard that. What the heck? So they were trying to get through here, but it was barred. And they were listening, but they didn't hear anything. Kind of like little lore bits in some of these different levels or places, like different things happening. But you can kind of sense there's like a tie into what's happening right now. Well, we see a nurse on the ground. See, rifle ammo. Yep. I told you. Didn't listen. He's here. Yeah, Aztec ancient something. Oh boy. Stick your hand in there, bro. Uh-oh. Come on. Where are you? Where are you? There ain't no crawlies up here. Oh boy, nurses. I'm just fending them off. So I think, you know, I didn't see any, I mean, of course you didn't see the body of, so everyone's like, oh, he's here. It's like, you see like all those bugs, you see that hole, that's it. So I don't know, it's supposed to indicate like, oh, they died there by someone's hand or something, or whatnot, or... And look, it happens to be clear now. First things first, I need to get to that save point. Move it. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. That was nearly daunting. Oh my gosh. So it looks like those two places are completely locked up. But like you can go through there at some point. I already did that. I already got what I need in the showers. Right, so I already went through there, went through all those places, so we're good. Just making sure, and even though stone left unturned, you know, just trying to go through everything. Okay. So we got a heavyweight. Just kind of experimenting, see what I can get. Ooh, that's the bore. So it's the bore section. Yeah, it was funny when they introduced like a little lore bits of what took place in the location I'm at. But you know, the place is empty, so it's like you could look at it, observe it like past tense. You know, like hey, this was stuff that was there left because looking old and raggedy, so it's like it's been there for a while when people were around. But now it's like it's so barren. It's like you're just seeing what kind of things may have unfolded there. Yeah. But the question is, did those things happen, or is this just in the head of James Sunderland? You know. Let's see. So we're going to the eyeless boar section then. We did the headless serpent, we did the hornless ox. So now we have the eyeless boar. And then the last one is the wingless dove. Okay. So the boar section is twofold. So there's a warehouse with a path there. And then you have the warden's office. It appears to be above. So yeah, that section. And an infirmary too. Okay. Maybe we'll say let's do this one right now. I'm trying to see if I can get this boar section over with. Yeah, if you can get hurt as LC, you are good, bro. You are good. Whoa. How did you get in here? Like, sheesh. Hold on. They just went through that door. I could even get in there. Incident at the infirmary. D-183 assaulted medical staff. Attempted to steal medication. Situation under control. That's the morning route. Noon lockup. Rumors of disease spreading among the prisoners. Report administration. Afternoon route. E-130 had a coughing fit. Reported to medical staff. Evening lockup link. You don't scare me anymore. Old man's always prepared. Footsteps. See if there's anything else in this area. What try before I tread a little further? And then once I complete this section, I'll stop. The next section will be the wingless dove section. Yeah, somehow this guy got out the door. Must be a glitch or something. So I can't go in here, period. I'm low on bullets on a lot of stuff. So I might be going dodgy in physical attacks at this point. I think we're lepers now. Don't know why, but they say. What the? Don't you disrupt me while I'm reading. Sheesh. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, something about lepers and this and that. Yeah, there it is. Oh no, that's not it. Hold on. Guards think we're lepers now. Don't know why, but they stay away. I don't complain. Huh. So you think everybody is struck with some kind of sickness or disease or something? Interesting. Hero insects suck. I wonder if they're really tough in hard mode, though. Alright. There's a woman and man says there's a break room. Okay, this is like an open wide area, so I gotta be ready. Be careful with this one. Nurses. Of course, there's an infirmary near there, so obviously there's gonna be nurses. Really? That missed? Oh well. Oh, it faces somebody. Okay. Whoa. That scared the heck. I was like, what the? And I actually hit the map button when that happened. I was like, holy crud. That was like a scare tactic on me. Sheesh. Alright, so we need something to open this. Open this door. This gate. Okay. Reap what you sow. He locked himself in, took the key. None of the CEOs got a spare. But I know there is one. He was going nuts over the disease. See if the head nurse doesn't have it. Thinks he's safe up there. He'll get what's coming. You're talking about the warden? I think that's who they're referring to, right? I guess he had an infirmary, obviously. Regarding the emergency medical examination report, the report's conclusions are incorrect. The prisoners are sick. Examinations are to be repeated until their condition is properly diagnosed. Use more invasive methods if necessary. We must know the true nature of his affliction. All else is secondary. The prisoners are sick. Examinations are to be repeated until their condition is properly diagnosed. Use more invasive methods if necessary. Wait. Okay, let me read this again. The report's conclusions are incorrect. The prisoners are sick. Examinations are to be repeated until their condition is properly diagnosed. Invasive methods if necessary. We must know the true nature of this affliction. All else is secondary. So they're claiming that the prisoners do have some sort of sickness. And it looks like they're saying the head nurse might have it. Well, let's take a look around and see what's happening. Each wing has like a story to it. Like, I know one of them already had it where we dealt with supposed paranoia of a prisoner about someone from another cell going after him, but then it might have happened from what we could tell. And then you have this scenario where apparently what sounds like maybe the warden or some, they fear that everybody has some sort of sickness. And so they're trying to keep distance or do what they can to manage something. So on the guards to keep their distance from the prisoners at all times. Any attempts of approaching the guards by the prisoners are to be met with. Prisoners are to be confined themselves until further notice. They were really quarantining like heck over here, bro. Repeat examination report conclusions. None of the examined show any clinical sign or symptom of a life-threatening illness, contagious or otherwise. The recommended endurance tests were also performed. The office submitted directly to the warden, as per his specifications. Why are we doing this? Exactly. What's going through the warden's mind? And all this. But it's kind of ironic, really, considering that, you know, we talk about mental stuff and everything, and it's like, we're already seeing the mind, like, you know, what's going through the mind of James, and then you see, like, this whole thing with the warden and the sickness thing, and then the paranoia stuff. It's like, it's all going back to the state of mind of James, you know. Well, I can also see it going to another character that I know I'm going to encounter in this game. And several of the characters you saw earlier is going to be a prime example of what happens when, from trauma to even like personal issues and things that a person went through growing up, and then everything begins to cause a person to snap. And that's what I'm going to be seeing later eventually. before I go there, let me go to save point. I'm just glad. I am just glad I made it through this portion and everything. Them crawlers are just insane. I think is there a boss fight up here? I think so. I'm not sure. All right. Candles right here. Interesting. Oh, we're going through this section. You can see the monastery or spot of church. There's someone up there. Have their books, Bibles, I presume. I hear you screaming, all right. Because I got a little buggy there. Hey, you see where that cross is held up like that? Yeah, so now I know there's this. There we go. Oh, wow. I guess this is the warning. What's up, my man? Hey, Jeff Gamer, how's it going? Well, at least we can now have a glimpse of what happened to the warden. He got so insane, went so crazy that all he typed was the word sick. sick, 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 so many times. I say this guy got so sick in the head, that's all he could think about. That's crazy. So we're just gonna keep typing the words or something? Let's see. There's that. There we go. Yeah, what's up with you, Jeff Gamer? What's up? Alright. I'm probably going to be attacked at some point. Yeah, I know you guys are out there crawling around. Yeah, I'm about to wrap up in a moment. Let me first, let's see. How do I want to go about this? Alright, so head down. Now, there was a spitter that was near here. Oh yeah, he waiting for me. Oh, it's locked. Unless he blocking the door. He probably blocking the door. Okay. Alright, I already got the other. I already know the other way to get down. Yeah, that door's blocked. I'm just gonna run. Yeah, so I know those doors are locked. So keep running. Let's run. Made it. Okay. All right, we finally got one more weight. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weights. We're just missing one more. Okay, so I got so I already did the serpent section. I already did the ox section, and then the boar section. So now it's just the wingless dove. But I'm about ready to get off. So, but first, I'm gonna unlock it first, so that way, when I get back to this game, I can go ahead and. So let's see if we can figure this out. It's a little off there. Maybe this. Let's see. No, it's or let's see. Nope. Okay, so we already know that's a little too far. Almost. Alright, let's see. Or maybe this should be on this side. I've been able to fiddle and get the other ones right, so it's just messing around, and then I'll eventually get it. But it's also allowing me to see how the weight distribution works. Now this is going to go a little further. Yeah, that pushes too far. So let's see here. Okay. Oh my gosh. So maybe let's bring him off. Yeah, the big one. So let's see what we could do. The big one pushes it there. So maybe. Bingo. And there you have it. So let me save. Yeah, I can tell by that radio they are definitely crawling around out there. And that screaming, I hear them. Screaming banshees. Crazy creatures. All right, so let's go around my progression. So right now I have just completed, within the past an hour, it's 2 hours now, because I'm about to wrap it up. So let's go. I'm going to go over and see what I've actually finished as of today. So this one I finished last stream when I played Driz. So today I completed this ox section right here and the boar section. So they're done. Went through the whole thing of that. Went up here, discovering that keyboard with the word typewriter with the word sick in it. Like that warden obviously was sick in the head. For real. So next stream I will be tackling this section, the wingless dove. And I believe that section looks to be the final section, in hopes to complete the gallows and the scales thing. Because it just needs one more scale, apparently. And then the gallows puzzle will be finished. So I'm just looking at the map here. So it looks to me, I'm going to go in there and kind of have like some circular rounded pillars there. You got a lot of prison cells. That one with stairs going right there. Coming down. Shut up in there, you little critters. Sheesh, oh, they're screaming around. Look, if you wanted some kibbles and bits, you can't. You're going to have to find some place to look for it. Ain't going to be here. You're not going to get it. I don't have any. All I have is my bullets. You want some bullets? I'll give them to you. Yeah. So then I will be able to complete the puzzles and then get this. Looks to be a lever here. And complete this whole gallows puzzle thing. Because I believe once I hit the switch, this is supposed to become like some stair. I think it lead me down, and then I'll be able to confront the two spear-wielding pyramid heads. Yeah. So context, I have played the original Silent Hill 2. But this is semi-blind because I don't know what has changed in the remake, and I don't want anyone to tell me what has changed in the remake and what's different or any puzzles or anything. So I've already now seen the differences up to this point, and so I look forward to see any more differences. But this is stuff I'm discovering myself, so yeah, I don't want anyone to tell me that. Okay, so yeah, I'm about near done with this. So all I gotta do is go to the serpent section. Stop that, kitty! Don't know. All I gotta do is the serpent section, and then the next time I stream this, and then that should finally complete most of this prison section. And I recall the prison section is the, if I recall, the very final, I believe it's the officially final section to Luca Prison. I don't remember, I think there was another section afterwards, I don't recall. But I know one thing, I haven't done the fight against a certain character that has a gun on them right now yet. So obviously I will be seeing them later. They went to prison, so I think they're in the, are they going to be in the serpent section? I don't know if they are. Let me look at that map. I just want to look at it. They weren't in the shower, so it wasn't there, no. But like, looking at the map, maybe they might be here. I don't think so. No, I remember there being like meets around, so I think it's a different section. But that incident will happen. That will happen. I have to fight him later. The guy goes crazy, go insane, but you kind of realize why. You kind of realize what's going on with the kid. And then there's also a very disturbing, well, you could say in some ways disturbing scenario involving a woman later who I've met who's been like trying to evade, run away from me from times because of well, her past trauma. But you'll get the idea of her past trauma once we encounter the said monster she's going to be running away from that I have to fight. Let me switch over to intermission. Yeah, so so everyone who just got here, yeah, I'm about to wrap things up. I've already played a good amount so far, so I just gotta do the bird section for the next stream for this game. Let me look at my schedule thing go back and look at my scheduling. Let me see my schedule. Okay. La 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 la. All right, so I do Persona. So I'm off stream tomorrow, and then I do Persona 3 Reload at 7 o'clock on Friday. Yeah. So I get back to Persona 3 Reload on Friday at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yep. Oh, man. I was happy when I completed Mitsuru's social link near the end before I stopped that stream. And then also like because I was trying to fuse Kori, see if I can fuse Koryu, and I realized that I didn't have Byakuo, but now I can fuse Byakuo because I completed many of the hangout visitations of the little doggy Koromaru. He gave me the collar, and then it revealed I got Byakuo for fusion now. So all I got to do is fuse Byakuo, and then spend all my yen and get Koryu. So I'll have that dragon. So that means I'll have all the special fusions done. And then what's next is just trying to get other fusions. Most likely that could pin my compendium maybe close to 95%, maybe. Maybe. I might be able to get to that point. But it's all good. I'm just glad I finally made my progressions through that. Okay. Well, Silent Hill 2 is a very I don't know what it is about Silent Hill series and me. I have like I've played Resident like the horror games I played Resident Evil. I played some Resident Evil games like Code Veronica, bit of Resident Evil 2. I made played a little bit of Resident Evil 3. I played the first Resident Evil 2. I played Resident Evil 4 with Leon. I had a brother who played almost all the Resident Evil games, almost all of them. I even played Resident Evil 0 with Rebecca Chambers and all that. I think Resident Evil 0 was Rebecca Chambers, I think, and that one guy who was like a convict or something, I think. I think that was Resident Evil 0. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Resident Evil 3 and Nemesis was crazy. Especially when he bust in like that one where he's like, stars, and you had to try to evade him. I mean, you could take him out. You'd have to be strategic. I mean, if you have a rocket launcher yourself, you could take him down a bit, but he'll still come after you eventually. But yeah. Busting the window, stars. But I mean, the horror games that I've played was Silent Hill series, mostly. And then the first Fatal Frame game. I think I did play the second one. But the thing is, I don't remember how I beat. I think I got like one or two different endings, I think. Fatal Frame, bro. That scared them. Scared me, man, so much. And the Silent Hill series is the one I really enjoyed playing. Because of the crazy lore stuff that was going on in the world of Silent Hill. And the place itself, the fogginess, everything, the creatures, everything. It's what stood out to me. Yeah, Silent Hill series was a different kind of game. I think I beat Silent Hill 3. I beat Silent Hill 2. I beat the one with the prison guy, but I haven't. I played. I think was it Homecoming or something. I don't know, but I don't recall if I beat that one though. I don't think I did. But I haven't played The Room and the other ones. I heard The Room wasn't really good for a lot of people. Psychological, but I heard it wasn't really good. Yeah. Silent Hill was a very intriguing series. It's a different kind of series, man. Different kind of series. Okay. Okay. It's kind of like my mind wandered a bit. All right, so this upcoming Friday will be Persona 3 Reload gameplay. I have my schedule on the communities tab, so if you want to see my schedule for this week, it's in the. I'm pushing it, putting it more on my community tab now. Um, but there will be there will be like also like a pattern type schedule laid out in my once I design my new banner. I'll probably put like a patterned schedule thing like Monday, Tuesday, because the pattern I think I'm going to be streaming mostly is Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays, and then sometimes Thursdays. I'll put like something in there to kind of give a hint that sometimes Thursdays it like and mark like kind of put like a funny design to show like sometimes to indicate that it's always going to be Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays, but not so much Thursdays. Sometimes there's a Thursday I will stream, and then there's times when I don't. Weekends may vary. I mean, I'm not going to say weekends I stream, so I typically don't try to stream on weekends, but there has been occasions when I started doing that. But I'm looking at that, and I'm thinking like maybe down the road, I might use weekends as streams. So I'll take that into account when I formulate it. So you not only see like what kind of schedule I'm going to be having for streaming and when I'm available in my banner, you'll see it in my community tab. You'll also see it in the description of my live streams themselves. I also am going to try to create like a command system or something in my stream elements in my chat to show, hey, automatic, here's the schedule, you know. So then I have like 4 or 5 or 6 different places people can see my schedule. So then I won't have to keep answering the question. And someone's like, what's your schedule like? I'd be like, check the description of my stream. Or I'd be like, let's enter the command. I can make a command out of it. Or I can tell someone, hit this and this, and then you'll get the schedule. Or like on my banner. I had one occasion where I posted something in my chat one time, and there was someone kept asking me like the same question 2 or 3 times when the info was literally in the chat and everything. It was so annoying. It's like, bro, check the chat, bro. What are you doing? Like, so. But if I have it in so many places, people won't have an excuse not to see it. Be like, I haven't seen it. It's right there in your face, bro. It's in the chat, bro, and it's right there, and it's here. Imagine I put it like on my overlays. That could be another space too. So that would make it to where people would see it so many times that if anyone tries to be like, where is it? I don't see it. And it's right there. They'd be probably, I'm not doing it to make a fool out of somebody, but it's just kind of like showing like, yo, it's right there. Pay attention. Like, I don't even have to answer it. So yeah, I will have a way to present my scheduling and info for people on maybe like my overlays for my streams, description, commands, everything. So if anyone wants to know my schedule, anyone wants to know when I usually typically stream, it will all be right there, so people will have an idea of how often I stream in every week. With that being said, game was scaringly fun. I don't know if this scaringly is a word, but yeah, definitely scary and fun. I look forward to more. So yeah. You all safe out there. Have a good one. God bless. And y'all take care. Peace out. Today's stream is over. Case is closed. We open up the files once again and do the next case this Friday. All right then, detectives. Take care and peace out.